Hello, Josh Casto here, Casto Armory, and this is Casto Armory TV. Today we're going to be doing a lot of load testing. We're going to be looking at real black powder versus 777. We're going to be looking at a lot of different bullets. I got a big bear hunt coming up. We need to find a perfect load for this PLR 58. This is my primary bear rifle. We're going to go out in the field and prove this spring. With us today is Ned Vaughn, good friend of mine. We've been on a lot of hunting trips together. He's got a beautiful older Sharon rifle, unknown builder, but super high quality Hawkins style long rifle in 54 caliber. We got a brand new 54 caliber mini ball that we're going to be shooting at his rifle today and see how we can do with it. We'll be back with a lot of footage of chronographs and accuracy. Just stick with us. Hopefully we won't draw it out for too long. Alright, we're ready to do our first test load. We're going to shoot 120 grains of 777. I'm sorry, that's wrong. We're going to shoot 120 grains of 3F black powder. That's our first load. We're going to be shooting a 420 grain 58 caliber mini ball. And we're going to see what it does for velocity. Here we go. Well, lots of knockdown power. 1,508 feet per second. All right, we've shot our 120 grains of triple F GoX black powder, 1,508 feet per second. We're now loading 120 grains of 777. The 3FG variety, the finer granulation, same load, same cap, same rifle, same bullet. Let's see what she does. Wow, what a difference. 1,782 feet a second. That is unbelievable. Hopefully we get really good consistent numbers like that, because in the woods, when I'm hunting, that's what I want. That's a big deal. That's a couple hundred feet a second faster for sure. We'll keep testing and we'll bring you back the results. Alright, we're here with my good friend Ned Vaughn. He is going to be shooting his 54 caliber Sharon long rifle, modeled after a Hawken. He's shooting a 420 grain 54 caliber mini. It's a new bullet design for us. He's going to test it with 100 grains of GoX 3F black powder, and then we're going to do the same thing with 777. See how she performs. Ned, whenever you're ready. Okay. Alright, we came up with 1,427 feet per second. We're going to come back with the same thing on 777 and do a comparison. We may have had an anomaly or a misread on our first chronograph with the 777. We've continued to do some testing. We're seeing velocities a little over 1,600 feet a second now. So we're going to go ahead and shoot one more, just to verify that that first 777 shot was an anomaly or a misread on the chronograph. We're seeing some really good velocities, and then we'll go down range and see how accurate we were. Ned, go ahead.
All right.
.73 out of this one. This is the slowest of the new 777s, but they're all within 25, 30 feet a second of each other. We're going to call these velocities good. right around 1,600 feet a second average over the Blackpowder of 1,400 and change. We're going to go down range, check out the accuracy, see how Ned's shooting today. Alright, we're down range after testing the 420 grain 54 caliber mini with 100 grains of 777 and 100 grains of black powder. 777, Ned says he's not shooting real well today, and that rifle will shoot way better than that. Black powder. Tolerable, he'd have killed a deer every time, I'm sure. If he tightened it down and got the rest set in there, he'd be bringing those groups in a lot smaller than that. But it looks like we've got good velocities and reasonable accuracy. A little more testing, I think, on the accuracy side of things for that load for Ned's gun. He may have to tweak the powder charge a little bit, 10 grains one way or the other, or maybe even step it up another 20 to 30 grains. Get some more velocity, some more power, see what the gun really likes.
Okay, I'm going to be shooting a factory rifle. It has 120 grains of 777 and a 300 grain conical solid. And click. It did not go.
Well, we're not going to name who made that rifle, but it's not a Casto Armory precision long rifle. Well, there goes your trophy bull elk, Connor.
Oh, darn.
We'll come back after we figure out what's going on with this rifle.
Alright, take two. Let's see if this works this time. And it doesn't.
Are you putting us on, Connor?
No,
you doing us on? Did you put powder in it?
I put powder in it.
Alright, we'll try it again. Put another cap on there.
And it clicked again.
Alright, time to move on to the Casto Armory Precision Long Rifle. We're going to get it prepped and do some testing with it. We wanted to use one of their rifles just to show you the difference in velocities and accuracies, but since we can't even get the thing to shoot, we're going to skip that today.
Now we're going to try it with a Casto Armory Precision Long Rifle. This is the inline series, the same 300 grain bullet, the same 120 grains of 777 black powder.
(1,946 feet per second). Boy, that's moving for a 300 grain bullet, Connor.
It is.
So we beat the other guy by how many feet per second?
1,946.
That's right, our rifle shot 1,940 feet a second faster than the competitor. Of course, theirs didn't fire at all for whatever reason. You weren't just shining us on, were you, Connor?
No.
All right, that's smoking for a 300 grain 50 caliber bullet. See if we get some accuracy out of this. Let's do a few more shots, all right? We're about wrapped up here at the range today. Done a lot of testing. We've shot a lot of 777. We wanted to see if it was going to be reliable and consistent. It's like any other muzzle loading propellant or any other muzzle loading rifle for that matter. Hunting with a muzzle loader requires a considered and careful approach. It takes time to find the right load that's going to work with your rifle. It takes time to get your rifle sighted in. It takes time to get all of that stuff computed. You know, it's worth it in the end because you're going to have more success in the woods. And we've got a big bear hunt coming up. We're going to be taking the Army rifles out to Montana for a spring bear hunt. And we needed to start to get some load workups. And we also wanted to see if Hodgdon was telling us the truth about 777. I got to tell you, it looks like they are. The standard deviation from shot to shot is probably a little more than I would like, sometimes as much as 30 feet per second. But overall, accuracy is good, and the velocities are smoking fast. I'm shooting out of my 58 caliber. I am shooting a 420 grain mini ball, 1,700 feet a second. I mean, just a few feet a second shy. That is smoking for that heavy of a bullet. And Connor, with the inline, you were seeing 1,950 feet a second with a 300 grain bullet.
Yeah.
How was accuracy downrange?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. You're shooting an inch right at a minute angle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. That rifle shoots great, doesn't it? You know, sight picture's good. It's everything you'd expect from an armory rifle. We were using 777 exclusively today. We did do some test runs with Blackpowder early for the comparison. Generally, we're seeing much greater velocities, 200 to 400 feet a second faster with 777. We also had no failures with 777 except out of the factory rifle that you saw earlier. We never could get that rifle to shoot. Don't know why. It is actually a quality made rifle, not a precision long rifle. Honestly, there is a huge difference. What we were trying to show with it is with that shorter barrel and shorter focal plane, it's going to be much harder to get a good sight picture, much harder to have inherent accuracy, and you're going to lose 400 and 500 feet a second versus one of our precision long rifles. We're laying them in there. We guarantee minute angle to 200 yards. You just have to be able to shoot that well and find the load that works for you. That being said, we did do some other testing on one of our mini balls, that 420 grain mini ball I'm talking about for the 58 caliber. We tested it downrange for velocity so we could come up with a ballistic coefficient. This 420 grain mini ball has a 0.206 ballistics coefficient, which means it's going to be exceptional downrange. With these velocities, we're looking at confident ranges to 300 yards with enough energy to kill anything in North America. We're really, really excited about it. It's been a great day out here at the range. Everybody's learned a lot. We hope you all learn a lot, too. Now it's time to go clean rifles. Rifles have been cleaned, and we've had an opportunity to crunch the numbers on our ballistics testing of the 777 versus real black powder with some of our bullets out of our precision long rifles. Right now, the results look great. In the 50 caliber class, we were shooting our precision long rifle inline series rifle with a 300 grain real bullet, and that stands for rifling engraved at loading. We cast these from a Lee mold. They're very accurate, they load really well, and they deliver great energy downrange. Now the real math on this, the real numbers, the real velocities. Out of this rifle, 32-inch barrel, exceptional accuracy, minute angle, 300 grain bullet, 120 grains of black powder shot, 1,720 feet per second. That's pretty good for a 300 grain bullet, but it gets better. 120 grains of 777, 1,942 feet per second. That's a gain of 222 feet per second. That's exceptional. That really means we're reaching out there with this rifle. We talk all the time and guarantee 200-yard accuracy for big game hunting in North America. And that's going to get you there. With that load, it still delivers 1,128 foot-pounds of energy at 200 yards. And it's only shooting 3 inches low with a 100-yard zero. You just aim dead on and press the trigger and know you're going to harvest your animal. Great bullet, great combination. We're seeing great results with this rifle. We expect really good things from it. Connor was shooting it. We did struggle with the accuracy a little bit. Took some time, took some practice. With open sights, it is really hard to find the exact same point of aim to get it grouped. It's not like a scope where you have a perfect crosshair to put it on that little tiny bullseye at 100 yards. So a lot of it just comes with tweaking the load and practice, but the accuracy is there and it's guaranteed. From there we shot Ned's rifle. Ned has an older long rifle made by the Sharon Company out of Montana. They're no longer in business. It's a 33-inch barrel. It's in 54 caliber and it is a very traditional gun. It is modeled after the Hawkins, has a steel butt plate, double set triggers. It looks like you belong in the early 1800s with that rifle. It is a nice piece of work. Somebody did a really good job. We don't know who built it, we just knew who made the parts. From there, on his 54 caliber, we didn't do a lot of testing. But what we did see is with 100 grain loads of black powder and 777, Ned was gaining 170 feet per second with a 420 grain mini ball. And that's a heavy, heavy load to be shooting 1,600 feet a second out of a 54 caliber rifle. We expect really good things from that bullet. We're going to do a lot more testing on it in the future, and we'll let you in on that. From there, we shot the 58 caliber precision long rifle side lock. We're getting ready for a big bear hunt with this rifle here in about 65 days. I had a couple loads we needed to get worked out. We needed to test velocities. We wanted to test 777 versus black powder. We tested a couple of different bullets. What we have settled on is this bullet here. This is a 420 grain mini style bullet. Means it has a hollow base. Has a ballistics coefficient after testing of 0.206, which is exceptional for a muzzle loading bullet. We're seeing great gains in velocities with the 777. 120 grains of black powder shoots 1,508 feet per second, which is really good, honestly. But when we go to the 777, we see a gain of 195 feet per second, delivering just over 1,700 feet a second at the muzzle. That's exceptional. Okay, that muzzle energy with this rifle is 2,740 foot-pounds of energy. At 100 yards, it's still 1,836 foot-pounds of energy. 200, still 1,269 foot-pounds of energy. And at 300, which I say is the max range because it's a big bullet, we're still delivering right at 1,000 foot-pounds of energy. The maximum point-blank range of this gun is 159 yards. Right? That means I aim dead on. After that, to 200, I got to hold just a few inches high. That keeps it pretty simple in the field for big game, especially in a bear hunt. I really don't want to mess that up. There's going to be a lot of results to come for that later. We really appreciate your time. We guarantee our rifles to shoot this well with a little bit of time, a little bit of consideration, and some work. And you'll have fun doing it to always shoot them at an angle. We make the best, build the best, and deliver the best. Beautiful, hand-built, custom-made hunting rifles for you to go on your next hunt.